Yo, god damn it. So it's about fucking time. It's like 3 weeks later. And here I said it was gonna take like a week or so, but I did a ask your questions video, 100 subscriber special, I guess. Something like that. Like 3 weeks ago already. God damn it, I really need to address those questions and guys give you answers that you guys were looking for, hopefully. Or at least answers in general, I guess whatever the answer is. Whether you like it or not, I don't know, I don't care, but these these are gonna be them, and they're all asked by the same person. So I did give it 3 weeks. I did give you guys plenty of time to inquire about me or whatever. So anyway, without further ado, let's see here. I had to write these down. Am I happier living alone or with family members? Excuse me. Well, I absolutely enjoy living alone. To be honest with you guys, I like the freedom. I guess I just like the silence. Um, It's not hectic, you know. There's not somebody coming in and out all the time or whatever. And um, I don't know. Like I wouldn't mind when people stay here, you know what I mean? But like the girlfriend, for example. But other than that, I kind of enjoy just being here with my two animals here. I think it's kind of nice. I don't really have to adhere to any sharing of the bathroom, let's say, or something like that, you know, or whatever the case may be, or I don't have to clean up after anybody, you know. Not that I'm a neat freak myself, but it's nice not having to like follow somebody and then just like, God damn, why'd they do this? Why'd they leave this? Why'd they leave that? You know, or somebody who's just like, hey, it's my house. These are the damn rules, and they break the rules type of shit. So I actually kind of enjoy just living here by myself. I don't really get. I'm not really the people person per se, so I don't feel like I need people around me like some people do, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but hold on, I'm gonna pet my dog real quick. So I don't know if that answers your question. I guess that answers your question. But yeah, I just don't have a I don't have like a need to have people around me all the time or whatever. It's just I don't mind it. It's kind of cool. Just have all this freedom, have the whole house to yourself, you know, just watch whatever TV you want to watch whatever you want to watch. You know, all that good stuff. So it's kind of cool. I like it. I dig it. And I can be as loud and obnoxious as I want. I can record videos at 3 in the morning like I am now. I can keep the house decorated like it's Halloween like I always do because who cares, right? I don't want to. I don't know. I feel like it's just my rules and that's how it is, you know. So I guess when you mentioned family members, I mean, I don't know if I'm just including like anybody. I don't care who it was. I think I would just be better off by myself, which is kind of messed up. But what are you gonna do? Question number two. What made me start YouTube? Well, I guess it must be just following other YouTubers and subscribing to their channels and just kind of like following them on a daily and or weekly basis depending on how often they uploaded and just like man just seeing all the views they get and all the interaction with the people they get and just you know how it's kind of like better than regular TV I think because there's just so much variety and I mean honestly the only thing I have to maybe sit through is an ad every once in a while. It just seems like it's better entertainment to me because YouTube's just got millions and millions of videos and millions of content, different content, live content, podcasts. I mean, music, video gaming. It's just got everything. It's got vlogging, of course. It's got how-to videos. It's got how to. It's just got everything that any hobby or whatever you were into. There's definitely videos for it. You know, it's even got weird shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always there's the proverbial dark corner of YouTube that everybody knows about, but this is probably where I end up, I'm sure. But I guess that's kind of what made me want to start, like seriously start my own channel. I had content on this channel before because I think I've actually been had a YouTube channel since 2008, 2009. But the only thing I was really posting was Street Fighter 4 gaming videos back when the game was popular and back when it came out. And now it's kind of like I think I just deleted them all. I don't even know if I still have them on my PC. I probably do, but I kind of just wanted to do something different. I didn't want to be. I don't want to be a gaming channel. I don't want to be a reaction channel. Although I'm not opposed to doing shit like that. I just kind of like want to just do a whatever I want to fucking do channel. So that's kind of what this is. So I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a nice hobby to have. And you can have a channel. You don't have to have like a pro editor like some of these other guys who basically make their entire living off their channel, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I'll ever be that way or get that popular. But I know some of the guys have and hire editors, which is fine, you know. But they can also afford to because they make a lot of fucking money doing it. So it's kind of just like I think as far as like a lot of people probably wouldn't even consider it like a social media site, but I think any interaction with that involves media and well, you know, socializing would be a social media website, and I really think it's the best one. I think it's I think it's just like I guess it's just more entertaining or more exciting to sit down and watch somebody that you like, somebody that entertains you, act the way they do, or just do whatever content they put on, or act a fool, whatever the hell the topic or the content is. I just think it's better than reading a tweet or looking at a picture on Instagram or reading a post on Facebook. I just think YouTube is the way to go, and I think like from my personal experience, I seem like I'm getting a more uh, global fan base, I guess, if you will. Like I had a little conversation with somebody from Russia not a couple days ago, so I thought that was kind of cool. You know, you're not going to get that kind of shit on another social media site. So he liked my guitar video, which is weird because I feel like I'm rusty as shit, but at least somebody's enjoying them. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much why. I guess I just kind of fell into like a. I remember at one time I think I had almost over 250 some channels that I subscribed to, and like it seems like every year or maybe every 6 months I seem to like clean my channel line up a little bit because like as you get older, maybe you're not interested or into what you were before. So I eliminate some channels. Don't tell anybody. I don't tell who they are, but then others I just watch on a daily basis. I take an hour or whatever however much time I have a day, like after work or whatever, if I'm not doing something else, and I'll just sit down and I'll catch up on my videos. I like watching gameplay videos. I do. Even though I don't really play games much anymore, but and like watching like guitar tech videos, of course, and like car detailing videos, I like that kind of stuff. And then I kind of got into because I do the ghost box sessions. I watch other ghost box sessions as well, and I used to watch like a lot of the like Nuke's top five, and I used to watch a lot of the slapped ham stuff as far as like the paranormal videos go, and then the chills guy with the weird voice. But I kind of drew away from that because I feel like it's just all just kind of made up and a little hoaxy now. I think back when they all started, it was more genuine, but now it just seems like they're competing to see who gets the most views, maybe or whatever. And I watched some of that shit. I'm like, there's just no way that's fucking. I spend time and I dedicate. Well, I should say I dedicate my time, of course, too. But I spend a lot of time during these ghost box sessions and reading up on techniques and how to do this and how to do that and they hear these channels come along and they just got like the holy grail of evidence, and I just don't understand how they can just compile everything to where they can put a video out every 2 3 days. Where do they get their fucking evidence from? Unless I mean obviously they're scoring the internet scoring the internet for it, but it's the internet, so what the fuck are you gonna believe and what the hell are you not gonna believe? And I think a lot of it's making it almost laughable anymore. But anyway, that's kind of how I wanted to, or how I started YouTube, and I think it's going pretty good. I actually enjoy it. I just wish I had more time to dedicate to it, and I wasn't so fucking random, or maybe I actually had a schedule. But I don't want it to turn into like a job. So anyway, question number 3: favorite music artist? Oh my goodness. Uh, of all time. Sorry, I'm so burpy, guys. Jeez, I'm trying to get some water in me or something. Anyway, so favorite music artist. I guess favorite music artist of all time would definitely be Type O Negative. God rest his soul, his weary old soul. But I have a Type O Negative video on this channel actually. The audio and the video ended up like not syncing up like halfway through the video, which is kind of annoying. But I really don't want to have to do another one, so it is what it is. But if you scroll down, you'll see it. Definitely Type O Negative. I kind of feel like I grew up with them in a way, and I kind of feel like their music matured at the same. I don't want to say mature, but yeah, maybe I do. It kind of like matured like the same way I did, the same rate I did. I know it's kind of hard to understand, but I remember when they first came out, their Bloody Kisses album came out in 92, 93, maybe. Somewhere around there. I was like halfway through high school, so music was already like my thing because I was doing the guitar thing and I was like, you know how you are, you're trying to put bands together in high school, garage bands. I mean, not everybody is, but that's kind of what I was hoping to aim for one day, but I remember I discovered Type O Negative on MTV Headbangers Ball. My brother's like, hey, you gotta come in here and check these guys out. I don't know where I was that I had to go in there, but and they were playing the Black Number One video, I think it was, and I was like, wow, these guys are amazing. I gotta go out and look to see what kind of albums they got out, and then of course you can't just go online those days, so you had to just go to the music store and pick up what you found, or pick up what you knew, or pick up what you knew that was out. So I did that. I picked up Bloody Kisses, and I think I picked up Origin of the Feces, and then I think it just went from there. As I remember when my dog just scared my other dog. I didn't mean to. She's deaf. Kira's a little deaf, so in case you walked up on her and she jumped. Anyway, kids, can we can we not do that right now? So, but I do remember when October Rust came out in '96. I want to say, and by far their best album. If not, it's definitely like one of my top 5 albums of all time. If not my top album of all fucking time. There's so much good music out there. It's hard to say that. Yeah, I just did. But anyway, I remember when October Rust came out in '96, fall of October '90, September, whatever the fuck it was. I remember me and some friends. We went to Orbit Music here, uh, a little, I guess, independent music store. Back when they sold CDs. I don't know if you guys know what the fuck those are, but I remember I picked it up opening night, release or whatever, at midnight. Whenever we put it in Jordan's car, his CD player, they had those in cars too. God damn it. And I remember we heard the fucking bad ground thing, and we're like, what the? We thought something was wrong. God damn, I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, I remember listening to that album as we were driving to, I don't know, I'm sure we were little goth kids, I guess, so we were probably going to Denny's or somewhere to drink coffee and talk about vampires and shit. But I remember listening to that album forever, man. I just like, this is like it's like the perfect CD for me. You know, it just felt like it had everything. I just felt like it fucking had everything. A lot of love, a lot of sex, a lot of songs about women, a lot of songs about broken heart, a lot of songs about relatives dying around Christmas time. Well, not a lot of songs, but one anyway. It was just a fun album. I think it crossed a lot of different emotions for me. So, and I remember when World Coming Down came out in '99. Damn, God, it seems like so long ago. That album it was okay. But I could definitely tell that's kind of like when the band took a turn and realized that life kind of took an ugly turn for Peter, the frontman, as you could tell, just by some of the songs he wrote, you know. I think he lost his dad right around that time. So, and I think his mom as well. But that may have been, I know there was a song on Life is Killing Me about his mom too, so. I don't know, I think they just had a good eclectic discography, if you will, and I really think, yeah, they've been imitated before, but they're never going to be duplicated. You can't find another band that's going to sound like that. There's just no fucking way. You'd have to wait like another 100 years or something, you know? Because I always call them the alternative to alternative because they kind of came out when the '90s grunge scene was out, and everybody was into Nirvana and Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains. And don't get me wrong, it was a great era for music, but rock music, whatever. But then Type O Negative came out and just fucked everything up. but in a good way, I think, you know. But anyway, so that would be my favorite music artist of all time. Now, I do listen to a lot of other genres and a lot of other bands. A lot of bands I got into because of Type O Negative, like Moonspell, My Dying Bride. Oh, who's that other one? They got an album. Oh, shit. I'll never think of it. I'll think of it when I'm done fucking recording. Let's see, Opeth. It's another good band. Therion. I love Therion. I love the symphonic music, symphonic metal, whatever you want to call it. Epica and Camelot and oh shit, man, I'm just drawing a blank right now. Nightwish, of course. And then I listen to other stuff. I listen to a lot of ambient music now, like you can probably hear in the background faintly. I usually have some kind of horror or some kind of Midnight Syndicate music on, or some kind of Nox Arcana type of shit. I just always got it playing all through the house. I pay the $9.99 a month for Pandora unlimited streaming. Right now they're playing some Halloween movie music, which is cool. So I don't know. I'm a music person. I always like to have it in the house. I don't know. I just think it's like I don't really have to have the TV on. I don't have to have it. I can just lay it like this, listen to some music, talk to you guys right now, and just chill. You know. But also, I'm really big into Dead Can Dance, Depeche Mode, old Depeche Mode stuff. I love the old '80s Euro pop music too. Duran Duran. Uh, Damn it, Tears for Fears. Modern English. Probably one of the best songs I've ever written. And then I really like Delirium. If you guys are into Delirium, it's kind of like that. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't think it's techno per se, but it's some of their music sounds kind of I don't know uppity. I guess whatever the fuck. And I guess I just listen to whatever uh, I'm in the mood for. I guess, but most of the time it's like this ambient shit. A lot of Delirium, especially in the summertime. And it kind of just depends on if I'm cruising in what car I'm cruising in, you know. If I'm whatever I'm listening to, whatever the time. Oh, you know what? There was another good band I just got into recently, and by recently, probably a few years ago, it was Wednesday 13. They're pretty cool. They do a lot of spooky type of music. And then, of course, and then I also listen to like some of that rockabilly, gothabilly shit. I'm kind of been getting into that the past couple of years too. Necromantics and the Coffin Cats. The Ghouls, I think is another one. Damn, I'm just drawing a blank. I should have wrote some bands down, but I think you guys get the idea, or at least some kind of idea. Anyway, and the final question on this almost 20-minute video, me explaining my shits, is how old am I? Well, I'd have to cut myself in half to count the rings, but I think I'm turning 46 this year. So currently I'm 45 years old. I'm halfway to 90, which means I'll probably never see 90, which means my life is over half over, already halfway over. And, yeah, 45. A young, chipper 45 years old. But I actually feel pretty good. I don't feel like I'm 45. I feel like I'm still active enough to, not that I'm 45 is old, I guess, per se. I figure if I give it another 10, 15 years, then I'll probably be like, yeah, I'm old now, but age is just a number. Jeez, out, man. I don't know what the hell I had. I had Mexican for dinner. But then I also had a protein shaker, too, so. Anyway, there's the answers to your questions. Whew, I don't know why that's funny. I do appreciate you guys, though. Don't get me wrong. If you want to do this again, just let me know. Or if you just want to type in more uh, questions down below, I can just do another video. I don't really care. It's really up to whatever you guys want to do. I mean, this channel's not about me. It's not about you. It's about us. As Dashy Games would say, it's about us. So, anyway, stay spooky, stay creepy, and for God's sakes, take care of one another. I haven't yet to prove, I've yet to fucking prove that this is our only chance to be nice to one another. But until I prove that there's life after death, then you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. Anyway, take it easy, guys.